से वतन में हो, प्यार से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में हो, अव्यक्त वतन में हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है वो, जाना है वहाँ हमको जहाँ बाप और दादा है, बनना है संपूर्ण हो, किया बाबा से वादा है, जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में। ये देह ना याद आए, देहधारी ना याद आए हो, ये देह ना याद आए, देहधारी ना याद आए, ये पतित पुरानी सी हो, दुनिया भी ना याद आए, याद आए तो बस अपना वो वतन ही याद आए। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले जाएं, उस प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में।
took bhog to Baba, especially to be offered to Ishudadi on behalf of all of us. I gave Baba love remembrances, and Baba was accepting bhog and giving us not only loveful drishti, but very, very powerful drishti. And then Baba was looking at us, and then Baba said, "Do you all have any thoughts?" So I said, "Depends, everyone, but at least I thought I had this thought that uh, at least two dadis shouldn't go in 1 year." So Baba was smiling, but then I said, "Baba, I know that it's drama, it's accurate, it's beneficial, and Baba definitely has some new plan, new part for this soul." So after some time, when Baba accepted bhog, and I said it's for Ishudadi also. So Baba also then offered bhog to Ishudadi, and she was smiling. And there is no difference in how we see them here. Dadi, Ishudadi, very smiling, light. She was same there, very smiling. So Baba said that whatever you all thoughts you have, but look at her. She's same. She's very light, very cheerful. So then Baba asked her that, "Are you happy?" She said, "Not only happy, but I feel like I have reached my not only destination, but I have reached and I'm with you now." So there was this whole feeling of lot of contentment in her. And then Baba said, "Child, your role always had been with the yagya, for yagya. And now, because Baba said many things will change in yagya, so your part also has to change." But at this time, Baba said she's in very, very deep rest, so that whatever little experiences from the last few days through the body, they are completely healed and removed. And soul with total silence and in presence of Baba completely heals from all that from the body, so that when soul is ready to play part, she is very fresh. Baba said that since childhood, since she came, not only she had great intoxication of belonging to Baba, but lot of love, lot of respect, lot of appreciation and gratitude in her life. She was full of love for Baba. And when there is love, Baba said love is a great power. Everything gets nurtured, everything flourishes, becomes abundance when there is love. So because of our love for Baba, love for Yagya, love for unlimited family, she was able to take care of Baba's unlimited Bhandara. And also, she was very, very respectful. Respect for Baba, respect for all the children, respect for principals, and always, always appreciated deeply what she got as her fortune, as blessings from Baba. And every moment, even without saying, she was full of gratitude, thankful. And that was creating total contentment in her. So Baba looked at her and said, all these children, they have sent love for you. And she was smiling and opened her arms to love us, share love with us. And then Baba gave lots of love for all of us. And I returned. दो बाबा के पास गए भोग लगाने, ईशु दादी के अर्थ। ईशु दादी तो बहुत गहरे विश्राम में थी। का बाबा सारे परिवार ने याद प्यार और साथ में भोग भेजा है। तो बाबा ने खुद भी स्वीकार किया, दादी को भी कराया। बाबा ने कहा भी वो बहुत गहरे विश्राम में, साइलेंस में है, क्योंकि अभी नए पार्ट की तैयारी कर रही है। और बहुत महत्वपूर्ण पार्ट था यज्ञ के शुरू से लेकर के अब यज्ञ की समाप्ति होनी है, तो उनका पार्ट भी पूरा हुआ। उसके बाद बाबा ने कहा कि उनको वो स्नेह की मूर्ति थी और साथ साथ सबको सम्मान बहुत देती थी, क्योंकि सम्मान में थी तो सम्मान बहुत देती थी। और दिल से उनके बाबा के प्रति, सभी के प्रति न केवल धन्यवाद की भावना थी, परंतु बहुत अप्रिशिएट उन्हें क्या मिला है और हम सभी यज्ञ के सहयोगी हैं, तो सबके प्रति उस प्रकार की एप्रिसिएशन भी बहुत थी। ईशु दादा की तरफ से, बाबा की तरफ से सभी को बहुत बहुत याद प्यार। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Thank you, Didi. So we offered Bhog for Ishudadi ji, and we also heard Bhog message. So it was very nice. Thank you. And now we'll start our series. Today is chapter 3, step 7, the story of immortality. The Supreme Soul enters the corporeal world. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Our listening, our homework is for whole day, right? Especially when you get homework from school, then you can do it in an hour or two, right? And then say, my homework is finished. But our homework is all the time, whole day. Because you keep observing, you keep creating. Am I a self-sovereign? Are mind, intellect, and sanskars my servers? But what do I expect from my servers? Just to control them, or they are in my order? So when I had been reflecting on this, then I said, I want one of my server mind to always have elevated thought and benevolent thought, always thinking what is best for everyone. Always, always mindful of good and pure feelings for everyone. any time, because of any reason, if thoughts come which are not elevated and powerful, then mind becomes weak, right? Server can't serve. So server is for serving, right? So I keep thinking about that server is for serving. Same is my intellect. Intellect also very divine, connected with Baba so that it can receive and share with others. And same is that whatever at present I am doing, so my sanskars become also very divine sanskar. So I want my servers to serve this way, because when they serve in this way, then I am sovereign, because sovereign has two qualities. Sovereign's treasure should be full, right? Treasure store. King is not ever poor, right? King always has abundance and lot. And second quality of sovereign is sovereign always is a charitable person. Always takes care and fulfill the needs of all the subjects. Not only that, but celebrate from the treasure store from time to time for all the subjects. Because one of the quality of relationship in golden age of the sovereign and subjects is of parents and children or as a family. So here also self-sovereignty creates a self-respect. And in such a self-respect of sovereignty, you are always generous-hearted. You have quality of forgiveness. So even there is something, but your heart just say, past is past, forgive. So self-sovereignty where I am able to serve through my thoughts, my intellect and sanskars, both, all three. But also as self-sovereign when I am seated on that seat of self-sovereignty. So I am in a very, very good stage of silence, not silence as a void, because sometimes silence could be void. There is no feelings of love, isolation, no. But sovereignty of self-respect is where you love family, you are with family, you want to serve family. Because it is only with the family that I can share, right? Share God's love, share the treasures of knowledge in whatever way uh, to serve. So sovereign really is one who is constantly thinking of serving, not only through the thoughts, but thoughts, words, actions, and also have a very, very close, loving, giving relationships with everyone. So the quality of sovereignty or sovereign is that treasure stores are full and is very great donor or charitable soul. Always keep thinking what I can share, because our love and care is very, very important. When Baba comes, Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba, what he did, lot of love, and care for each child. So we children also want our all the treasures at service. As a sovereign, I want to share with everyone. Actually, more deeply, we think of that as soon as one becomes aware that what is merged within the soul, how soul acts is through the thoughts, through intellect, and then there are sanskars. So this deep realization of these three servers really helps us to understand as a soul in soul consciousness, how do I use my thoughts? As I said, every thought as an elevated thought, benevolent thought, because that's called service, isn't it? What is service? Service is offering. Service really means what can I offer? What can I give? And now, especially at this time, I have to be unlimited server, not for few. Some we can directly do through actions by meeting, sharing our love, but for whole world, unlimited. Because self-sovereign also feels that I am also world sovereign. So have beautiful experience of self-sovereignty and also seeing how everyone is eternal traveler. This journey continues, and that's what we saw with Ishudari, that she's still on journey, but in a different part. So this awareness has to remain more and more that I am eternal traveler. Only I change the costumes to play different role. So remember, you are immortal, eternal traveler, and at this time is self-sovereign. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. So now we will invite our two angels to take us to our journey.
Step number 7, knowing God as He is.
As I am waiting for the teacher to appear, my thoughts turn to my previous lessons, and I wonder about my original home, the place where I lived with others like myself and with my spiritual father, my mother, in peace. It's all beginning to look so different now than when I first walked through that door, that mysterious door. I am not who I thought I was, and those around me are not who I thought they were. They were not who they appeared to be. It seems that we are all part of a different, more subtle world, an eternal universe that is somehow dwelling inside this material world. After a while, the teacher appears. I feel my heart growing warm as I see him.
So, are you ready for your next lesson?
Yes, I am ready. Please continue. I'd really like to know more about you and where you come from. I'd also hope that you will tell me why you've come.
Although I appear to be an old man, this form is not my true form. I, like you, am a soul, a tiny point of light with consciousness. The eternal being within this body you are seeing is neither male nor female, because in our spiritual essence, we have no gender. My role requires me to enter the world and find the very special souls who have become lost. I am your eternal spiritual father and mother, and you are my long lost child. You called out to me, and I have come.
I am so pleased that you have come. It is wonderful to meet you again. I still can't quite believe this is happening. It is incredible that I have found you after so long. Or maybe you have found me.
To come close to me, you have to know me as I am. Child, I am the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, and I am always incorporeal. It has been explained to you that souls are not visible. In the same way, God is not visible through your physical eyes. Souls cannot be seen. They have to be understood. In the same way, the Supreme Soul has to be understood. I am the ocean of knowledge, the ocean of peace, the ocean of love, and the ocean of happiness. The Supreme Soul is the seed of the world. I am the truth, the living being, and the embodiment of bliss. Like you, I come from a faraway land, which is called the land of peace. It is a world of light, the Brahm element. I am called the ever pure one, whose treasure store is never ending. I do not enter into the cycle of birth and death, and therefore I do not have a body of my own. My name is Shiva. I bring you into the lovely relations of this godly family. I have come to give you godly love, selfless love, pure love, and true love. My love frees you from hard labor and makes you easy. My love heals the heart and transforms the feelings. I give you the inheritance of all treasures. I am your father, teacher, and guide. To be a child is to have a right to all the Father's inheritance. And to be a master is to have the right to self-sovereignty.
As he speaks, I feel the waves of the ocean of love, the ocean of truth, peace and happiness filling my heart. He is making this journey appear to be easy with his love, and I am eager to come close to him.
So Om Shanti. This evening we have special guest, and we'd like to invite Sister Claudia from Costa Rica. Om Shanti, Claudia.
Om Shanti, Rita Ben and Julia Ben. Om Shanti, Sister Didi Mohini, Bhumi, and everyone.
We're so happy you came tonight, that you had the courage to come and to speak, right?
Yes, thank you very much for inviting me.
So, the welcome is on behalf of the whole of the Ablak Parvar team. And, this topic that we're speaking on tonight is a very special topic, that we come to know Baba as he is. And, coming to know Baba as such a subtle being, invisible, incorporeal, and yet somehow, some way, we come to feel him to be so tangible, so present in our lives, right? So the question that we were thinking to ask was, how does Baba make himself present in your daily life?
Yes, it's really wonderful. The feelings that I was having when you and Julia Ben were talking about the first times we get to experience Baba that way. When we received the knowledge, for me it was reawakening that experience, and also thinking the magic that it has, that just to bring Baba, as he's so subtle, but that makes him more available. So it's really wonderful when we can have Baba in our breakfast, we can have Baba when we're walking, when we're cleaning, when we are teaching, when we are doing everything. So it's wonderful to actually have that opportunity that Baba has guided us how to actually have him with us, that before we were lost, right? That we were. So one thing that I really enjoy is when Baba says long lost and now found child. It's like I feel like he's talking to me always, and that's one of the best parts for me in the Murli. Well, the whole Murli, right? But when he says like that, I feel it's like, you found me. Thank you, Baba. You came all the way, because it's funny how I was not born in this country. I was born in a different country in Chile, and my family had to run away here to Costa Rica. And then my teacher, the Raj Yoga teacher, was Valerian from France. She came here to give us to my family, my lucky family. We took the Gyan together. So it's really wonderful how to feel Baba like that. He found us all the way in this corner of the world, and just to give the experience to have him in the meets and everything. It's like to bring Baba back to me and be available for him. And it's, as Sister Mohini was mentioning, sometimes when we are like a little bit me, when I get too involved in my lucky work and much more attention outside, even though I do that sometimes, Baba always in the mood is like, okay, come back here. Come back here, my long lost and now found child. So I think that part, and also like having even, and right now I was feeling that also like the little stops that we do in traffic control, but more also in the meals for me, because this is the little time that we have to share one-on-one, and I feel like the Baba's feeding me like close to my heart.
So Claudia, so when you first came to Baba and you first had this connection, that you began to somehow see the invisible, feel the invisible. I think when we first come, we have this sort of like a love affair, some of us, when we finally meet. How has that changed over time? Has your relationship deepened, or what's different now than it was like when you first came and you first knew Baba?
Yes, that's really nice how Baba, when I first got Gyan and got the experience, Baba bring me a lot of gifts in yoga, and I was a teenager, so he entertained me a lot.
Can you slow down a little, because you're going very fast for the translation?
Sorry. I was a teenager when I get to meet Baba and experience Baba, and I was really entertained with the experiences he gave me in yoga. I felt him more as a friend. And also, I didn't have any bhakti background. My family didn't teach me any particular religion, so I was very open to anything. And when Valerian presented, and the Krishna in the golden age, and everyone will be so happy, so I felt Baba like a little friend with me, just come and bring me joy, peace, happiness. And sometimes in my yoga, and when I first get to experience Baba so close to me, it was like that, a friend, a long lost and now found friend that came and take me to be happy. So that was my first experiences. It was more Baba guiding me how to do the things that were very unique and special to us, like my secret little friend. And with time, that was not enough. and I grow older and I needed more. So it's interesting how my more deep and strong experiences that I have had, it's also in Peace Village and Madhuban, and sometimes here as well, but it's more like Baba protecting me, like showing me our closeness, like my secret little friend. Now it's my secret little partner, my companion, my guide, my everything. So it's anything that I have needed, it's there for me. So I think it's been evolving, and I have been tasting all the different flavors that Baba has to offer. So yes, it's been quite entertaining, but also deep and changing for me. It's to have him. It has been like a whole magical thing and a strong pillar in my life.
Wow, well, I can feel from you, I can feel the intensity of how it's grown actually, from the friendship, into this. So thank you so much for being with us tonight. And we'll have you'll be with us for the next couple of nights for this chapter, right? So thank you very much. And we'll see you tomorrow night. Okay.
Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you. That was beautiful. It's very lovely to hear your experiences, especially, as you were so young when you came, Claudia, a teenager, and now you're such a beautiful Baba's child.
Older now.
older, a little wiser. And I think I've known you since you were a teenager, actually, when I came to Costa Rica. So I've watched you grow, and now you're such a good teacher, not just logically, but alogically. So it's really lovely to have you with us.
Thank you.
And so now we are going to go for our quest, what it is that we have to practice. So the godly dawn. And in the silence of the home, feel Baba's presence. In the silence of the home, feel Baba's presence. And as we travel through our day, remember the invisible Father and feel his presence. Remember the invisible Father and feel his presence as he travels with you during the day. And the night reflection, reflect on the time that you first recognized Shiv Baba as he truly is. What was it about that experience that made you think that this was God? It's a beautiful thing to reflect on. So you can write down 8 words that create, or you can create the illumination, the drawing around that word that describes your feeling of meeting and knowing God. So that's your night reflection. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you very much. So, Sister Claudia, you're an angel. Really, we really liked your sharing. And of course, thank you to Sister Rita and Sister Julia. It's becoming more and more interesting, right? We had been getting a lot of feedback and people are really enjoying. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now let's start our Avyakti journey. Welcome to Avyakti journey. Bap Dadati, you are the mother and father.
और मधुबन में भी 4 धाम है, तो 4 धाम किए। पांडव वन में देखो 4 धाम है, जो भी आते हो पांडव वन तो जाते हो ना। एक शांति स्तंभ बार धाम, दूसरा बाप दादा का कमरा, ये सने का धाम, और तीसरा झुपड़ी, ये सने मिलन का धाम, और चौथा हिस्ट्री हॉल। तो आप सभी ने 4 धाम किए। अच्छा, तो मान भाग्यवान तो हो ही गए। बाकी बाप दादा की रोज याद प्यार तो मिलता मुरली तो पढ़ भी लेंगे, लेकिन जो समय फिक्स है बाप दादा की याद प्यार लेने का, वो तो मिस हुआ। तो वो भाग गए, इस पर बाप दादा खुश भी। अच्छा, मिस करने वाले हैं मुरली, डबल फॉरेनर्स में है कोई है जो मिस करता हो मुरली? कारण से नहीं मिस करते, एक नहीं उठाए, बस अभी उठा रहे, अभी मिस नहीं करना, मुरली मिस नहीं करना, चाहे फोन द्वारा सुनो, पढ़ नहीं सकते हैं कहीं तो कैसे भी सुनो, हाजिरी जरूर लगाओ। अच्छा, बाकी जो भी सभा में आई है, नए भी है, पुराने भी है, ये पक्का 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 नोट करो, मुरली नहीं मिस करनी, क्योंकि बाप रोज परम धाम से आते हैं, कितना दूर से आते हैं, बच्चों के लिए आते हैं ना। जैसे बाप मुरली मिस नहीं करते, ऐसे बच्चों को भी मुरली मिस नहीं करते, किसी भी कारण से मुरली मिस नहीं करते, जैसे खाना नहीं मिस करते हो। तो ये भी भोजन है ना, वो शरीर का भोजन, ये आत्मा का भोजन। अच्छा लगा, अच्छा लगा। जो नए भी आई है, आना तो मिला है ना, उन को भी ये नियम पालन करना, जैसे और नियम है वैसे ये भी नियम है। ब्राह्मण माना, मुरली सुनने वाला, सेवा करने वाला। अच्छा,
बच्चों का मेला रूहानी, बाबा बच्चों का मेला रूहानी, गाते हैं जिसकी महिमा महान, भागवत शास्त्र और वेद पुराण, भागवत शास्त्र और वेद पुराण। प्यारा मधुबन मेरी आंखों में छा गया, दिलवाला मधुबन का बाबा, दिलवाला मधुबन का बाबा, दिल में समाया है। मधुबन कितना मधुर मधुर है, मधुबन कितना मधुर मधुर है, सदा ये आँखों में छाया है, सदा ये आँखों में छाया है। दिलवाला मधुबन का बाबा, दिलवाला मधुबन का बाबा, दिल में समाया है। मधुबन कितना मधुर मधुर है, मधुबन कितना मधुर मधुर है।
Om Shanti. Thank you. So now we will remember Baba, close with Baba's remembrance, but
Om Shanti, everyone, and good night. Take care, keep well. Om Shanti.